Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to get started in just a moment. Glad you guys are here, whether you're catching the replay or you're catching the live. Go ahead and tag somebody or share this out with someone who you know would benefit from this class. Today we're going to be doing Marketing Mindset for Success. And I have some awesome stuff for you guys today that you do not want to miss. So just get ready. We're going to start in just a few minutes. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. You guys can put it in the comments. Can you hear my voice all right? I want to make sure the sound is working and everything is good to go. Because it has happened before, you guys, where I taught an entire class and I realized later that there was no sound and nobody could hear me. So we definitely don't want that. The sound is working. Okay, it looks like the sound is working, y'all. Perfect. Awesome. Love it. Cool. Everything is working great for you. Hi, Martine. So good to see you here. Hello. Awesome. Now, if you guys are new here, you've never hung out with me before, my name is Aditi. I'm an intuitive marketing strategist and leadership coach, and I have a free marketing club. You can join us at marketingwithaditi.com. I just got these new photos, so I'm all excited about using them. I hope you guys like them. I love how this yellow pops in front of this awesome background that I found. I did it when I was in Arizona. In August, I was road tripping in Arizona for a month, which was super fun. So excited to be able to share that with you guys. All right, so we'll get started in just about a minute. I wanted to make sure everybody has some time to roll in. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into the first part of it. So this, as you guys know, is the Marketing Mindset for Success class. For whether you're here live or you're watching the replay, interact with me because I'll definitely be looking at the comments afterwards as well and interacting with everyone. So I'm going to be doing some sort of question and answer type stuff in this presentation today. So I would love for you guys to comment below and tell me kind of what you're thinking or what's coming up for you, anything like that. You know, this training is really powerful. It's not one that I have done ever before. It's my third year full-time in my business. And I have found that, I've been really obsessed with marketing strategies and getting them, creating them. But I realized there is a missing gap with creating the strategy and then actually executing the strategy. And there are many times I've seen that my clients and people have not been able to actually execute their strategies, right? So as a business owner, you may have some great marketing ideas and thoughts and strategies, but why are you not able to go the full mile and actually implement it, right? So that's the kind of stuff that I want to address today because I see this time and time again with client after client after client that we're finding ourselves stopping at certain points and we're not able to move forward. So my hope today is that I'm able to help you guys move through whatever blocks that are coming up for you. And what we're going to do is also identify new blocks that are coming up for you, because what happens is it's really important for you to be able to identify what's going on before you're able to actually make progress or move forward, right? Hey, Latasha, good to see you. Yay. So glad to have you guys here. So what we're going to be talking about is how you can really train your brain for success, right? So how can you train your brain in a way that's actually going to help you get to the results that you want, right? Our minds can either hold us back or they can help us move forward. Now, most of us are not really tapping into how our mind is holding us back. So our mind is just automatically controlling us and we don't even know it. Like what? That's crazy, right? So what I've learned is that 87% of our brain is subconscious. So we don't actually know what's going on in 87% of our brain, right? Because we're not fully conscious to it. But what we are conscious to is the 13% of our brain. And what happens is we try to really make progress and be successful with only this 13%. Now just imagine, it's a very small fraction of your brain, right? So what if you were actually able to tap into that 87% that's probably dominating and ruling your life right now, and to actually help train even your subconscious to help you be successful in your 13% of your brain? Okay, so I hope this isn't sounding too complicated, but just on a very basic level, I find this very fascinating, right? And the other thing that happens is I learned from, I forget his exact title, but I know it's some sort of neurology type stuff, but that we think 90% of the same thoughts that we thought yesterday, right? So if you're thinking in your head that you suck, imagine that you're thinking that every day for like years and years and years and years and years, right? Because 90% of your thoughts are the same as what they were yesterday. So you're likely thinking the same thoughts that you were thinking 10 years ago. Isn't that interesting, right? So it's literally you're operating from a space of your old self. So if you're not getting the results that you want, it's likely because it's time to upgrade your mind. And I hope that I can help you do that today. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the five main mindset blocks that I have noticed that have come up that have stopped people from moving forward. All right, so we're going to actually go through them and we're going to actually flip the script. So you're going to leave today with actually having a little bit of a newer marketing mindset for success, right? You're going to start training your brain, and it's a continuous practice. It's not a one-time thing. So today we're going to start that process. Okay, who's ready to start the process? Let me know that you are in to train your brain for success, because this stuff is powerful, you guys. As you train your brain for success, it's going to reflect in your outer life. It's going to reflect in the results that you're getting. And it really, really does. That's literally how I've been able to start from where I was at making like $0 to now having made over $100,000 in my business. It's literally because I have been training my brain again and again, constantly doing that work. All right. So now I'm going to help you guys do it too. So I want to know, tell me in the comments, what is stopping you right now from going full on in your marketing? So going bold with your marketing, going full on out, like going balls to the walls, telling the world about your business and what it is that you do and how you can help people, how you can help improve their lives, how you can help bring them back time, how you can help reduce their stress, how you can help them with their health, right? Whatever it is that your business offers, you know it's valuable, right? But why do you feel like you're not able to fully go full hard with your marketing strategies? What do you feel like is stopping you? And this is for everyone, whether you're watching this live or the replay. I want you to comment here below, because this right here is going to be so powerful to see what's coming up for you and what's coming up for other people too, because likely you have a lot of the same stuff going on as other people do. Okay? So how can you identify those things right now? What are those things that are stopping you from doing the things that you want to do? Okay, so Martine said, insecurity about what I really do and not knowing how to promote or who to promote to. Really good. So just kind of not knowing what direction to go in. Yeah, because where do I start? Right? Does it kind of sound like that, Martine? Like, where do I start? I don't really know where to start. I'm not completely clear. And I'm not sure how to do this, right? And Latasha, if you can tell me more about the fear, what kind of fear? What is the fear that's coming up? And Ramla said, being judged by others. I'm stopping myself from going full on in my marketing because I'm fearing being judged by others. Awesome. This is really good stuff, guys. Keep going, keep going. Defining my work, it's complex and it has many angles. Okay, so a bit of a clarity issue. How do I really be able to clearly communicate what I do? I'm not able to clearly communicate what I do. Powerful stuff. Now, some of these I'm going to be addressing in the 5 that I'm going to be talking about. And then I'm going to go even deeper and I'll go into some of the ones that you guys are bringing up as well. So if you find that I didn't cover the one that you talked about, let me know and we can go deeper with it. Okay? So keep going. Feel free to keep adding more. What is stopping you from going full on in your marketing? Okay? And you'll notice how many you relate to that other people are saying too. So here are a few things that like people say, right? That stop people. I don't know where to start. Okay, Latasha said fear of judgment, fear of putting out content. And what is the fear of putting out content? Because what will happen if you put out content? Tell me more about that, Latasha. What will happen if you put out content? What is it that you're fearing exactly? And it's powerful to get really clear with this for yourself. So that's why I'm probing all of you guys, because it's powerful to kind of see the stories that are in our mind that are blocking us from taking action. Because literally, our thoughts are what create how we feel, and those feelings are the place from which we take action. So if we're feeling scared, and if we're feeling unworthy, or if we're feeling judged, what actions do you think you're going to take from that space? I know for me, when I feel like I'm being judged, I want to hide. I don't really want to talk to anybody. And I definitely don't want to put my content out there. So imagine how that affects my business, right? If I'm not putting content out there, I'm not putting anything out there, I'm not pitching, I'm not selling, it's likely that I'm not going to be making much money either, right? I'm not going to be making much money either. So Martine said, creating expectations that I cannot fulfill. Okay, so maybe a little bit of that perfectionism. Oh my God, am I going to fail? Am I really going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to do this? So Latasha went further. People may not like it. So they may not like my content, or it may not reach the intended goal. It may not reach the intended goal. And here's something I want to throw at you guys. What if all of this stuff is totally going to happen? What if you are totally going to be judged? What if you are totally going to have a hard time communicating what you're doing, right? Initially. What if people are going to hate your content, Latasha? There are going to be people out there who are not going to like it. And you know what? For some people, it's not going to reach its intended goal. And Martine, maybe sometimes you're not going to reach those expectations you have for yourself. Maybe you set really high bars for yourself and you're constantly feeling like you're falling behind. And maybe that is going to be part of your experience. So what? So what if all of these things are going to happen? What do you feel now when I say that? That yeah, all of these things are totally going to happen. Expect it. So what are you feeling when I'm saying that? Like all these things you're fearing, yeah, totally, it's all going to happen. All of it's going to happen. So what? So what are you feeling now that I'm saying that? Now that you're realizing that maybe you can't really run away from all these things. That is just part of the process. How do you feel when I say that? All right, so I'll talk about more common things as you guys are commenting. So I don't know where to start. That's a common one. And I think that came up too with Martine. You were saying like, yeah, like I don't really know, where to go, who to promote to, who to talk to. Another great one is, this doesn't apply to me, so I can't do that. You know, I hear this a lot, especially with when I'm teaching different marketing strategies and tools. Yeah, like this just doesn't apply to me, so I'm just going to rule this out, right? Another one is, marketing is too hard. I just can't do it. It's too hard. It's not for me. Nope, it's not for me. I'm not good at marketing. It's just not my thing, you know? Yeah, I have a business, but I'm just not good at marketing. Or I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. This is all just too much. I just can't. I can't. I'm stopping right here. Or I'm going to suck at this. I am going to suck at this. I'm going to fail, right? Maybe that's relating to Martine's. You're saying creating expectations that I can't fulfill. So maybe you feel that you're going to fail at your own expectations of yourself. And that doesn't feel good, right? And who am I to do this? I mean, there's already other marketing strategists out there. Like, why do they need another one? Why would I be successful? You know, that was one of my blocks when I first started. Oh, there's so many other people doing it though. Like, what do I have to offer? Why would people hire me? Right? I don't have funnels. This is one of my favorite ones because like the concept of funnels has gotten people so twisted in a knot. Like they just do not know what to do with themselves. They're like, I just can't have a business because I don't have funnels. You know, like some expert drilled into their head that I need to have funnels in order to have a successful business. I'm not going to make no money if I don't have a funnel. Right? How many of you have felt blocked by this funnel block? Because this one I just find to be hilarious. It's very common. I hear it so much. But you know, I need a funnel. I mean, do you teach that? Like, what's up? Right? Another one is a really popular one. I don't have an audience, so I can't teach yet. I don't have an audience. So, like, what do you expect me to do? I can't teach. I'm just going to move my box here so you guys can see the full screen. How many of you guys can relate to any of the ones that I said so far? Write down which one resonates with you or that you felt before. Any of these ones that I just talked about. So Latasha said, I'm feeling that there will be people who will like it as well. Ooh, awesome. So yeah, people may not like your content, but maybe there'll be some people that will like it too, right? So that's already a shift in the way you're thinking about your marketing, in the way you're thinking about your content. Amazing. Good. And this is what I want. I want us to have shifts on the call live. Like this is awesome. So Martine said, the type of body work and healing that I do is not for everyone, and also the teachings are specific. Bam! Y'all are already getting the vibe here. You guys are already starting to shift the way you're thinking about the work that you're doing. So are you guys starting to feel stronger in your core as we're doing this? Because I can already feel the shifts happening with all of us. Right? Exactly. The type of work that you do is not for everyone. Exactly. And the more you own that, and the more you show up with that expertise, with that authority, that's going to make you more irresistible, and your brand and your company more irresistible, right? Also, the more exclusive it feels, the more specific it feels for that customer, they're going to feel like this is a special custom solution just for them. And it is, because it is made for those specific group of people that you're making it for, right? And so this is one that one of my coaches had said before, and it really shifted something in me. It really helped me. She said, if you are 1 in a million, now y'all, I am not good at math, so I'm not even going to try to figure this out, but I'm just going to give you a very basic example and you can figure out the exact numbers. But she basically said, if you as an individual are 1 in a million, right? You're one unique individual in a million, right? So if there are over 7 billion people on this planet, there's a lot of other 1 in a millions just like you, right? And I think when you do the math or something, I think it's, if I remember correctly, something around 600,000 or something like that, or maybe more. I don't know, something like that. Okay, so that means there are 600,000 other people exactly like you. So if you have a specific problem that you struggled with, and you're now teaching people how to overcome that, there are 600,000 other people like you. Right? There's 600 plus thousand people like you who also are struggling with the same problem, who also are looking for the solution, but now you are someone who carries that solution. Does that make sense? Is that powerful? Because I found that really powerful. Because I was like, oh wow. So anytime I feel like my people aren't out there, I'm like, girl, there's 600,000 people just like you out in this world. Okay? And I'm like, okay. There's 600,000 other people who are not happy in their corporate jobs, who were depressed, who were looking for something bigger or something different, something that fulfilled them. And, you know, they have this entrepreneur drive in them, right? Just all those same things. Ramla said, your voice is unique and you can speak in a way that will resonate with certain people. Are you saying this about me specifically? Or, because if you are, thank you. I think that might be in response to the fact that I was like, there's already other marketing strategists out there, right? So why would anyone want to hire me? And clearly all you guys are here, right? So that's powerful to see, because I didn't want to start initially, and now I've made over $100,000 in my business. Like, what? Okay. I guess I'm meant to do this. All right. So now let's look at the first mindset block. Okay. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Now this is a really common one that I hear a lot. I don't know where to start, right? How many of you guys have felt this? I don't know where to start. So what happens when you feel this way? What do? When you're like, I don't know where to start, when you're thinking this? What do you find yourself feeling? What do you find yourself doing in this space? And as you're telling me that, I want to also know, how would you flip this script? Let's get some creative juices flowing. How would you flip this script? Okay, so when you're in this space, I don't know where to start, you go numb, you stay in your head, you do nothing, right? And what results do you get when you're taking the action of going into your head and doing nothing? What results do you get? If you're doing nothing, if you're going into your head, I imagine the results that you're getting are nothing. You're not moving forward. You're not taking action. You're not actually taking that next step. You're frustrated. Martine said frustration. Exactly. So you guys can see, right, how this is a mindset block. Because one, you're not actually finding yourself moving forward. You're finding yourself getting stuck. You're finding yourself getting into your head. And if other replay viewers, when you guys are watching this and you're finding yourself relate and resonating to this, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, because this is the work. We're doing this work live right now. We're shifting your mindsets live, okay? So you're going to leave feeling different after this call. Nothing. Ramla said nothing. You don't get nothing done. So now let's talk about how would you flip this, okay? So you're noticing that when you're thinking, I don't know where to start, when you think this, it keeps you stuck, right? Because like Martine said, I go numb. Ramla said, you do nothing. I do nothing. My results are nothing, right? So how would you flip this so you can actually get a result that you want? What would be the result that you would want? And how could you flip this to get to that result that you want? How would you flip this? Doing too much research. Latasha says, doing too much research creates analysis paralysis for me when I start new things. Yes, doing too much research. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, so I'm going to share with you how to flip this script, okay? So if you're in a place where you're like, I don't know where to start, this is what you're going to tell yourself. Okay, girl, or man, guy, whatever. But I'll say girl for now. Okay, girl. Well, you need to start something and you need to start somewhere. Okay? So if I don't know where to start, just saying I don't know is going to keep you stuck. So you're going to have to shift and flip that script in your mind if you actually want to do something different. So you can say to yourself, and you can ask yourself this question, how can I start something now? Where can I start now? How can I start now? And I'm going to, actually, if you guys can write these questions in the comments, it'll be helpful to keep track of it too, because I want to write them down. But if you guys can write it, that would be great. So this is a question you can ask yourself. How can I start something now? That's one. Another one is, how can I start somewhere? Or where can I start somewhere? And when you flip the script to make this a question, instead of saying, I don't know, your mind automatically opens up this gate. Because now your mind is like, oh, well, where can I start something? How can I start something? Where can I start something? And your mind starts to look for answers to that question. Okay? Your mind starts to look for answers to that question. And guess what? You are now starting to make progress. You are now starting to move forward. Okay? You may think, hey, I remember Aditi said, if I don't know where to start, always start back to the customer, right? Start with the customer. The customer is in the middle of the model that I teach, right? My model is adopted from Integrated Marketing Communications, which is the master's degree that I got at Northwestern. And in the middle of the model is the customer. So if you don't know where else to start, just think about the customer. What does your customer want? What does your customer need? What does your customer struggle with? And how, as you, the expert, how, as you, as the business owner, how can you provide that need and fill that gap for that customer? Okay? And this is going to start to get your juices flowing. Okay? So how does that feel? Okay? We went from I don't know where to start to now asking, where is somewhere I can start right now with what I have? How is one way I can start right now? I love that one. I'm going to write it down so we can remember. How is one way that I can start right now? Okay? So now we just flipped the script of I don't know where to start. Okay? So we just smashed that one. You guys feeling good about this one? So next time you're finding yourself saying, I don't know where to start, what you going to say? What you going to do? How you going to flip that script? How you going to not let this block stop you from moving forward? Okay? So clarity comes through action, period. Okay? I know some of you guys also said, I don't know, who to speak to or what to sell or where to go. Remember, the more you stay in your head, you're not going to get any answers. You have to take action. That is what's going to give you clarity. Now, if I waited to figure out, the perfect stuff for everything in my business, I would have never gotten started, like dead serious. So what I did was I literally just started where I was. I started with what I had. I didn't really have much of a budget. So I really used the free tools that were available to me. Those are the questions I asked myself when I first started my business. What's one way I can move forward right now? What is a free tool that I can use? Because I don't have a marketing budget right now. Okay, so then I offered free sessions, and free sessions allowed me to get a lot of clarity, and it also allowed me to coach. It allowed me to, put my marketing strategy knowledge into use, and it really allowed me to get that confidence that, okay, I can definitely help a certain group of people, right? Maybe there were some calls I got on that I felt like I couldn't help anyone because it just wasn't a match. But that clarity only came once I really started to get my hands dirty, once I really started to do that work. So anytime you're feeling stuck, think about what is one action I can take right now towards my goal. So whether it's overwhelming, whether it's confusing, whether it's whatever, if you ask yourself this one question, what is one action I can take right now towards my goal? You're golden, because guess what? You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be making progress. You're going to be taking that next step that's going to actually be bringing you closer to your goal. And maybe that goal is literally just look up the phone number for this local business, or find, 3 local businesses who might benefit from your services, right? So it could be just one action. And then after that, you're going to take another one action, okay? I'm not joking, you guys. It's this simple, one step at a time that has allowed me to, again, move forward in my business. There are many times I wanted to quit. There's many times I wanted to stop. I've shared these stories before. I got 8 eviction notices, in my first, year and a few months of my business. At one time, my electricity and power got cut off. I've been through so many hoops and holes and ups and downs and roller coasters. And the only thing that allowed me to keep going is just okay, well, how's one way I can move forward? What's one way I can move forward? Because every time I felt like I was making progress and moving forward, I was like, okay, well, you can't stop now. You just got here. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. You know what I mean? So it's really been a mental game to keep myself in the game, because otherwise I would have easily quit a while ago. All right. So here's another mindset block. This doesn't apply to me, so I can't do that, right? I hear this a lot. Do any of you guys relate to this one? I hear this a lot, especially with marketing, because, there's so much marketing out there. People hear a lot of buzz with marketing. And, when you're hearing a new strategy, or you're hearing something that you don't feel like applies to you, you completely rule it out. And I've seen my clients do this when they feel like their business is unique, or their business is different, or this strategy doesn't apply to their business. Now, sometimes that is the case, but before you go there, I want to invite you to actually open your mind to it, right? So for example, one of my clients doesn't have products to sell yet, right? So every time I would say customer, it would trip this client up, because this client would be like, but I don't have a customer. I don't have anything to sell. This doesn't apply to me. I can't do this. I'm like, okay, hold your horses. Okay, let's take it back a step, right? And I invited this client to see, how can you apply this to your situation? How can you apply this to your business, right? So how would you flip this script? This doesn't apply to me. I can't do this. I can't do that. Right? So I'm going to continue telling the story while you guys put some comments in. So basically, this client was just putting their hands up in the air. I can't do this. This doesn't apply to me. I just don't know. Right? So again, the I don't know, of course, always keeps you blocked. It keeps you stopped, because you don't actually start thinking of solutions. You just stop. You just kind of shut it down. You kind of close your mind. And when you close your mind, this becomes a block. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see how this becomes a block? Because then you just stop working on your business, and you don't actually look for creative solutions or ways to move forward. So then what? You just end up again stuck here, and it becomes a block. All right, so how would you guys flip this script? This doesn't apply to me, so I can't do that. This is what I want to invite you to do. How can I apply this to my company and brand? So for this client, what I had them do was, I was like, okay, well, sure, you don't have customers because you don't have a product, but what you are trying to build is readership. So you have readers. So I would just want you to replace customer with readers. How can I grow my readership? How can I get more readers for my blog, And once I said this to the client was like, whoa, that just blew my mind. That just blew my mind. Okay, now I see how I can look at this differently, and how I can see how I can apply these marketing strategies to myself by just switching out customer for reader. So do you guys see how simple that was? But it can be so tripped up in your mind. So that's why you want to start paying attention to what mindset blocks are coming up for you. So instead of being like, I can't do this doesn't apply to me, how you're going to flip the script is you're going to say, how can I apply this to my company or brand? Okay? So anytime you feel like something doesn't apply to you, right, but you are trying to seek the knowledge to do it, but then you're just ruling it out, right? how can I apply this to my company or brand? So that is the question I want you to ask to flip that script. Ramla said, love that, more readers. Exactly. So do you guys see that? Do you guys see how my client was blocked and why they were blocked and how that mindset was keeping them blocked? And then once we shifted it, then she was able to see all the possibilities for her business now. And then the ideas started flowing. Then she felt confident to move forward. So much golden stuff here. All right. So are you guys seeing how these mindset blocks will literally stop you from building your business and stop you from growing and stop you from marketing? And how just a simple shift can go a long way. Okay, so here's another great one that I hear a lot. Marketing is just too hard. How many of you guys have this one? You can tell me in the comments below. I have thought that marketing is too hard. Have you thought that marketing is too hard? Guess what? I'm a marketing strategist, and I have also thought that marketing is too hard. And what's fascinating is I've literally built my business out of this script, out of this block, because so many people find marketing to be too hard. And my number one thing about my brand and what I teach and what I strive for is to make marketing simple and fun. Simple and fun. So this mindset block a lot of people have that stops them from actually taking any marketing action. So Martine said yes, and I don't like it so much. Exactly, right? So if you don't like marketing and if you find it to be too hard, guess what? You're going to continue not liking it and you're going to find it too hard because you're not even going to be looking for ways to make it simpler. Isn't that the joke of it all, right? Because you're thinking it's so hard, you're only going to find more hard stuff. You're not actually going to find simpler ways to do it because you're not even thinking that it could be simple. Natasha said, yes, I always wish I could outsource everything, literally. Girl, I feel you on that. I have felt that too. I totally have felt that too. Martine said, and it consumes a lot of time. Marketing consumes a lot of time. That's a really, really good one. That's another awesome one, another mindset one that we can work through. Okay, so how would you flip this script? Okay? If you wanted to make this not be a block anymore, how can you flip marketing is too hard? How can you flip this one? Marketing is just too hard. I just can't do it. How can you flip this in a way that it will actually serve you and not block you? How can you flip this so this will serve you and not block you anymore, right? Because guess what? Your business is important. Your business is valuable. Your business is going to help people. But marketing is how you're going to tell more people about it. So if marketing is too hard and if it's too much of a block, think about all those people who are missing out on your amazing offerings and your business because you think marketing is too hard. So you don't market it at all. So all those people who are waiting to find out about your company, who are literally looking for the solution that you have, but they can't find you because you're not marketing. Okay, so Latasha said, find easy steps to start something. Awesome. And how does it feel when you think that? That I can find easy steps to start something, to start somewhere. That's a great way to flip it, Latasha. Martine said, marketing is needed to get my results. Okay, so thinking that marketing is necessary, right? So we just got to do it. But let's see what else we can think. How can I make this simple and done for me? Wow. Wow. Imagine going from marketing is too hard to how can I make this, how can I make this simple and done for me? Okay, so this is the number one script that has helped me so much in my business because I have also got overwhelmed with marketing. And again, you guys, I'm a marketing strategist, but yet I also get overwhelmed, okay? And I also get like, I don't know, they're like, this is too hard, right? There's just too much to do. This is just too time consuming. I just can't, right? It's just too much. So instead, what I do when I get into that space, I'm like, how can I make this simple and done for me? And Latasha said systems. Absolutely. Systems is one way. But again, even systems can feel overwhelming and too hard, right? So even take even a deeper step than that. Deeper step back. How can I make this simple and done for me? I'll give you one example, right? So typically when, let's say you're an online business and you're launching a product, right? And you're launching maybe a coaching session. Let's say you're offering a service, right? Or you're offering a course and you have like nothing ready, but your class is today. You're teaching a free class and you're going to launch your product at the end. But guess what? Oh my God, you don't have a sales page ready. You don't have your copy done. You don't have your testimonials together. You just don't have anything. And oh my God, this is just too hard. I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to either cancel the class or I'm just going to teach the class and just leave. I'm not going to pitch anything at the end, right? Have you guys ever felt that before? Because I know I have, and my clients definitely have, and this example is a real example that I have with one of my clients. That they just wanted to cancel the class, they just wanted to stop, they wanted to give up, they were overwhelmed, they were just like, this is just too much, I don't have anything done, how am I going to make money? So I said, okay, well, what is your goal? And my client said, my goal is to launch my product, launch my course. Okay, so what's the simplest way that you can launch it right now with what you have done already? So the client said, well, I know what the course is about, I know what's going to be in it, and I know what the price is. I just don't have anything else. I was like, okay, so why don't we work with what you have and run with that? Okay, so you're still moving closer to your goal, but you're not stopping. Okay, so what I had this client do was create a PayPal link, so basically a payment link for people to sign up for this course, and that she was going to announce the course. Okay, she had nothing ready, but she was going to announce it and explain what this was about and how this was going to help the clients, right, the customers. And guess what? She did that. She still launched that same day, didn't have anything ready that she originally wanted to, right? Marketing is too hard. This is too much. But when I had her flip the script, she said, okay, this is what I can do though. Or maybe I can't do all those things that I wanted. And what you said, Martine, you know, those expectations that I have of myself, she wasn't able to fulfill it. But then she said, okay, how can I make this simple and done for me? So what she did was she still launched her course. She announced it. She shared it. She spoke about it. And then she launched it at a pre-sale early bird price. So she had the payment link ready because the people who were in the class were likely people who had already connected with her before or had attended her classes before. So now all she had to do was really just show up as her best self and in her expertise. And that, my friends, was a successful launch. Right? Because she moved forward and she did it. She launched it anyways. And guess what? I don't remember the exact signups she got, but she did get 1 to 3 signups that night. Okay? So she did make a sale. She did make money. So imagine how this block would have stopped you, right? Because you're like, marketing is too hard. So that's what I want you guys to shift and think about. How can you just do one simple thing that moves you forward towards the goal that you have? Right? So that client's goal was to launch, and she did that. All right? So here's another one, and I literally heard this from my client just a few weeks ago. I'm not good at marketing. Okay? Now think about what's going to happen when you think this. I'm not good at marketing. One, you're not going to try. You're not going to show up. You're not going to even give it a shot. You won't even give yourself the chance to figure out if you're good or not because you've already decided that you're not good. And you've not even given yourself the opportunity to get good, right? You're just completely ruling it out and you're just ending it. So how would you flip this script? And are you guys seeing how these blocks are literally stopping you from taking that next action? And how flipping the script can literally help you take that next action? This is powerful stuff, right? So powerful. And this is the work that one is not talked about enough, and that's why I decided to do this training. Because I knew just these simple 5 mindset blocks, if we shift these, is going to make a big difference for you. All right, so how would you flip this script so it would actually serve you and not block you? What are some things you guys can think of? I'm not good at marketing, right? When you think you're not good at marketing, guess what? You are going to suck at it because you're not going to be doing anything to improve. You're just going to stay there. You're going to believe it. And then you're not going to market your business. And then again, all those people who are meant to receive your business offers, it's not going to get them. They're not going to get them. So here's how you would flip it. Marketing is sharing value. How can I offer value today? Whoa. I just felt a huge energetic shift in my body. Did you guys feel that? So I went from thinking I'm not good at marketing to now completely shifting it to not even going there and now saying marketing is sharing value. How can I offer value today? How can I share value today? Right? So me teaching this class is my way of sharing value to you. I am sharing value, right? And you guys are receiving value from what I'm sharing today. Now, am I sitting here saying, oh, I'm not good at this, I suck at this? No, I'm not even focusing on any of that. I'm just focusing on how can I offer some value to you guys today? How can I help you move forward in your marketing? So I'm marketing by sharing this value to you guys. So this is what I want you to ask yourself. How can I offer value today? Instead of thinking, I'm not good at marketing. Because when you offer value to your readers, to your clients, to your customers, that is what translates into money. That is what translates into sales. Okay? You have to be offering some sort of value. So, I know your business does. You just probably aren't paying attention to it. So I want you to pay attention to it now. How can your business offer value today? Latasha said, one way to flip this original script, I'm not good at marketing, is to tell yourself that most people aren't good at marketing either. And that's funny. And that's a good one. Yeah, so it makes you not feel so alone and singled out, right? It's like, okay, other people aren't good at it either. So again, how can I focus on sharing value today, right? So shifting it into that one. How can I focus on sharing value today? How does that one feel for you guys? Because I feel that one. I feel this one is really powerful. How do you guys feel with that one? Super powerful. All right. Now this is the last one, the 5th one. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. How many of you guys feel this one? I'm overwhelmed. I just cannot. I literally just got off of a block busting coaching session just before this call, and this was the exact block the client was experiencing. I'm overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed. All right, so how would you flip this script so it would serve you and not block you? I'm overwhelmed. What would you say? What would you shift here? How would you help yourself move through your overwhelm? So your overwhelm is not stopping you. Okay. Ramala said, take a deep breath. Absolutely. And Ramala is our tranquility expert in the house. So I think that's very fitting. Take a deep breath. Start with one thing and move forward. Yes, that's a great one. So you guys are getting some extra ways to flip the script than the one that I'm also sharing. So these are great ones, right? Martine said, start with one thing and move forward. Ramala said, create small steps. Yes, you guys are getting this. Awesome. Okay, So what's the simplest and easiest thing I can do right now to achieve my goal? Okay, so you went from feeling I'm overwhelmed to what's the simplest and easiest thing I can do right now to achieve my goals. Now, again, you'll hear other marketing experts who may say, you must have this, you have to do it this way, you're robbing yourself if you don't do it this way, all that kind of stuff. Sure, they might be right? And sometimes I might be that marketing person saying that to you. But you feeling overwhelmed by what I'm telling you is not serving you. Okay, so you want to shift that. And how you want to shift that is saying, what's the simplest and easiest thing I can do? And I love when my clients push back on me because they're aware of where they're at, right? They're not pushing back on me because of just for sake, right? They're doing it because they know where they're at. So I have one of my clients, well, she'll be like, okay, Aditi, I'm overwhelmed. This is just too much. But what I can do is I can start here. This is what I can do. This is what I can commit to right now. Okay, so it is about being aware and understanding yourself and knowing where you are. So you need to be able to identify when you are feeling overwhelmed. Same thing with that client. They were trying to finish all these things and get them all done before they were launching their course, but they were overwhelmed. So they had to also ask themselves, what is the simplest and easiest thing I can do to achieve my goal? And as I said, their goal was to launch their course. So the easiest and simplest way to do that was to have a payment link and to be able to describe and share what is in that. Ramala said you have to do what works with your style exactly. But the thing, what's missing here is most people don't know what their style is. Because many of us have been working in jobs with bosses or in corporate America or wherever where someone else is telling us what to do. So we haven't really figured out what our style is. But guess what? This is the opportunity for you to figure out what your style is. Okay? So if you don't know what your style is, this is your opportunity to figure it out. So I have found that I work really well when I do a pre-sale. If I do a pre-sale of a product and someone buys it, it makes it easier for me to actually complete it and create it, because otherwise I just get too caught up in my head, right? So I've started to learn how I operate best and how I work well, and that allows me to move forward. So when I was feeling overwhelmed this past week about different tasks I had to complete, this is the question I asked myself. I was like, okay, Aditi, you're feeling overwhelmed. This is all too much. And I know when you get into the space, you just rather take a nap and watch Netflix and not do anything. But we don't have time for that because you have a business to run and you have clients to serve and you have things to do. So what is the simplest and easiest way that you can achieve your goal of what you need to get done? And when I asked myself this question, I got maybe 2 or 3 responses in my mind of things, actions that I could take right away that would make it easy for me. Actually, even for this class, I needed to create a landing page from scratch, and I needed to set up this new URL because I started a new URL, which is marketingwithaditi.com. And I was feeling very overwhelmed by all of it. And I was like, this is too much. I don't have time. I was like, Aditi, what is the simplest thing you can do right now? I was like, okay, well, I can do it this way, and I can copy this landing page so I don't have to start from scratch, and I can use this photo so I don't have to do it this way, because I wanted it to be perfect, right? I had these expectations of myself that I wanted it to be at this level. But the truth was, the time wasn't there. I was feeling overwhelmed, and I knew that I wasn't going to do anything unless I found a simpler way to do it. So I did it. On Friday, I got my landing page done. I set it up. I announced the class because my goal was I need to announce this class. I need a place for people to be able to sign up, right? So that was my goal. And then the simplest, easiest way was I made a really quick, simple landing page as fast as I could, and I kept it very simple. I'll even show it to you guys. So marketingwithaditi.com. And if you guys aren't already part of my free marketing club, you can go to this link to sign up. So instead of making it the depth of what I wanted it to be, I just focused on having a sign-up bar and just having a picture of me. So it's like, okay, this is Marketing with Aditi, so you know that this is related to me, and you just have a quick sign-up bar. And that's how I was able to get this done quickly and out there, right? Before I wasn't able to announce this in time. So that is kind of what you want to keep in mind. So how do you guys feel about this one? This is probably my favorite one because this is actually what allows me to produce results and move forward in my business. And then I want to hear from you guys as we've been talking about this. Let's just do a brain dump together. What are some other marketing blocks that are coming up for you now? Because you might have opened the floodgate of more things that are coming up. Okay? What are other things? What are other marketing blocks that are coming up for you? Other scripts. So Martine said, how do you do this? This takes me days, not very computer skilled. Martine, it used to take me days. I promise you. It was horrible. This used to haunt me. It was too hard. It was too much. But like I told you, I am the queen of making marketing simple and fun. So I have found ways to make it easier and to be able to get these things done faster. Right? So I have found applications that work better for my style because there's so many different softwares out there, right? That you can do these different things with. But I found the one that worked for me, and I found one that made it easier for me to get this done in a faster manner than I have been able to in the past. And I'm telling you, I have been stuck in that spot of creating a landing page, sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months. So I've come a long way with my own marketing mindset shifts to be able to come to a place where I can get this done in an hour. Okay, so think about how you can do it in a simpler way, or even ask the universe. If you believe in God, ask God. Okay, God, you want me to do this thing, but how can you make it easier for me, because this is just too much. And usually I will get an answer or some idea on how to make it easier for myself. Where do you start looking? Even making a mailing list that works scares me. Absolutely. And this stuff can be scary. And I think the first step is to just embrace the scariness of it and knowing that everything is figure outable and that all these other business owners have been able to do it. So you can do it too, even if you are not tech savvy. There's a bunch of my clients who are not tech savvy who have been able to move forward from these blocks. So it really all starts with the mind first, right? So if you were to shift this into being like, how can building an email list be easy? Or how can I make it less scary? Or what would make it less scary for me, right? Ask yourself these questions because you're going to find answers that are going to help you a lot. Okay, so again, what are other things and marketing blocks that are coming up for you? Put that in the comments because I want to get some more blocks together. And if you guys enjoyed this, we can do more marketing mindset stuff. Okay, so I want to invite you guys to Star Marketing Academy. Some of you guys who are here live are a member of Star Marketing Academy. So if you want to put some notes in the comments about your experience for other people, that would be awesome. So this is Star Marketing Academy, you guys. Star Marketing Academy is a monthly marketing training and business coaching program, okay? So my goal is to really help you guys market your business with confidence, okay? And really be able to move forward and not be stuck, as you guys have seen with this mindset training. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this, a lot more coaching in the group to really help you guys move through these. And I offer 10-minute mini free blockbusting sessions inside of this program, okay, for members. So if you want to get started, it's only $25 for the first month. So I have a button here where you guys can sign up for $25 and I'll be able to help you more with the questions that you have. So Martine, also about the stuff that you've been saying, okay, I'm not skilled at this. Where do you start with the mailing list? All of this stuff I cover inside of Star Marketing Academy. So you can join for just $25 today to jump into it, and I will be able to answer your questions in more depth and give you more guidance on how to move forward, okay? There's only so far I can go in this training because we only have a certain limited amount of time. But in the group, you guys can see every single month we do 3 calls a month, okay? So really for that first month, it's only $25 and you get 3 calls a month. The first call is a marketing strategy call. And actually our monthly call is today in an hour. So if any of you guys happen to join in time, you can hop on and join us for that call. That's happening in an hour. You'll be able to ask me any of your marketing questions, any strategy questions, any systems questions, how you want to set anything up, anything that you like, okay? We also have a tech hour. So this is a new thing that we just added that I'm super excited about, that if you have tech questions, tech supports, tech issues, we have a tech hour once a month inside the group with an expert who can answer all of your tech questions. So you're all covered in here. You also have a roundtable mastermind call once a month, okay? So in this, each month we have a different topic, and business owners, we all come together and everybody shares their best practices and their strategies. So you come up with new ideas, you meet other peers, you get inspired by each other. So our last topic last month was Instagram. So that was a lot of awesome strategies that everybody was sharing with each other on their best kept Instagram secrets. And when you guys join, you will be able to see the replays of the past calls. So you will get access to that Instagram call. And the month before that, we focused on creating offers that sell. Okay, so you will have access to all of the other ones. Latasha is part of Star Marketing Academy. She said, love the group. Aditi provides so much value. And that's one thing that's about this group. Like, you'll see some groups have hundreds and hundreds of people in it. This is an intimate group, okay? It's less than 50 people, and you really get my attention on your business. You really get me to, you have me in there, and I'm in there answering your questions. I'm giving you feedback, and we have some other star experts in there as well. So you will have the support like no other, okay? So you will get marketing support, feedback, and training. I do a feedback thread every Thursday. We do an office hours. You can ask me any question about your marketing. You want me to review your sales page. You want me to look at your PDF that you create, your freebie, your email list. If you're confused, like Martine, if you have questions about making your email list, you can post your question every Thursday. You have a new question and I will answer it thoroughly. Okay, there is also marketing tips that I share in there. There's also some advanced marketing master classes. For example, there's one that's what it takes to make $1 million business with Nicole Walters, how to sign new clients with Leah, stupid, easy tools for more visibility with Ed Troxell, strengthen your brand voice with Tammy, and there are more as well, okay? There's also other marketing trainings all already inside there, like make your first 15K, create an offer that sells, launch a 5K course, okay? Lots of detailed trainings in there that you'll find with a lot of awesome value. Okay, you'll also get the marketing basics course as a bonus. You'll also be able to get a marketing session with me for 50% off. And you'll also be able to get marketing products 20% off. Okay, so you guys are getting a ridiculous amount of stuff in this group, in this program. And when I totaled up all the value of everything you're getting here, the value comes up to almost $3,000. So it's about $2,600 every single month, and your investment is only $99, okay? So compared to the amount of value that you're getting in the group and the amount that you're actually paying for it is huge, okay? So for $99, you're getting over $2,000 of value in the group. And I know sometimes, you're not able to hire a marketing coach or get a business coach, and it can be super expensive. Because it's a huge investment in yourself, right? So this is something that is more affordable, and you will get that marketing support. You'll get that marketing coach every single month to answer any of your questions, okay? So again, you can join to test it out for your first month at $25, and then after that, it's $99 a month, and you can cancel any time you want. So those are some more of the trainings. And I also want to share that I do have a couple options for people who want to get additional one-on-one support, okay? So if you want to get one-on-one coaching support, I have silver here, gold, and diamond. So the standard level is the silver, which is everything you get here. So everything you get, everybody joins at the silver level. But if you want to get one-on-one coaching, In addition, you want to choose the gold option here. Okay, so the gold option has one-on-one sessions every single month with me. And I've noticed that clients who have one-on-one sessions tend to get more done. They tend to, move forward on their goals more because they actually have someone they're checking in with. They're getting their questions answered. They're getting all of that stuff done, and they're working through their mindset blocks when they're talking to someone, right? Because there's been times where my clients have been blocked for like 3 weeks, and we have like one session, and after that they're on fire and they're able to just move forward and not be blocked. So that's what I want for you guys. And there are options. If you pay in full, you'll get double the session time and other bonuses. So if you're interested in the gold or diamond, so the diamond option is essentially the mastermind. So I have a mastermind. We have 5 people in there right now, and the gold option we have, I believe, between 2 to 4 people right now. So I do have a couple spots open to invite you guys in. And the diamond option, like I said, is mastermind group plus one-on-one coaching. So that one has 2 group calls a month, and you get a one-on-one session with me. Okay, so the gold and diamond are a 6-month commitment. And if you are not already part of Get Seen Get Paid, if you don't have Get Seen Get Paid, I will be including this as a bonus. So Get Seen Get Paid is my 5-week course, which really breaks down the entire process of how to set up your branding, how to, set up, who your customer is, how to set up your marketing strategies, all that kind of stuff. So if you don't know about Get Seen Get Paid, I'll just quickly tell you about that as well. Get Seen Get Paid is my signature marketing course, and it's really how I teach all of my marketing strategies in this process. I've adopted it from the marketing model that I learned in my master's degree, and I molded it towards what I felt fit best. So if you're interested in Get Seen Get Paid, you can go to GetSeenGetPaid.com and see all the information about that here. Okay, so like I said, if you get gold or diamond, you will get Seen Get Paid as a bonus included. And then if you pay in full, you'll also get a brand clarity session. So all this good stuff, all these options for you. So I wanted to make sure you have that. So basically you're going to head over to mybrandvoice.com/superstar, and you'll be able to find these options and sign up. And for the first 4 people who sign up, I'm going to be gifting you a blockbusting coaching session. Okay, so that is time sensitive. So you want to get a blockbusting coaching session with me. Quite a few people have been getting them with me this week, and they have been very powerful to identify what your blocks are so we can move through it. Okay, so you can read more about me here, a little bit more of my credentials and the things that I've done. Excuse any typos you see. I just saw one right now. But I am a Forbes contributor. I write for Forbes, and as I mentioned, I got my marketing master's at Northwestern, and I've grown my business from 0 to 100K. So that is kind of my credentials here and how I can help you. Oops, sorry about that. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, you can head over to mybrandvoice.com/superstar to sign up for only $25 to give it a shot. So I would love to know, how did you guys enjoy breaking those mindset blocks? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's training. I super enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed all the different mindset shifts we made. Feel free to share with me what your favorite mindset block was, and anything else, any other takeaways that you had from this training. I'd love to hear, and I'll catch you guys soon. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me an email at aditi@aditicreative.com or send me a message. And Ramala said, Star Marketing Academy is invaluable. I would love to welcome you into the academy so I can help you move forward and make progress in your business, because there's all those people waiting for your business to reach them. All right. Love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys soon. I love you. Ramala said, I can do anything now. Yes, this is exactly the type of results that I wanted to bring from this training. I love you guys. Bye.